All right, we are back for another Spotlight interview.
Ooh.
Today we have Jenna, one of our absolutely incredible members here. So I'm going to let you talk about just briefly how long you've been here and what services you've been utilizing since you've been here.
Yeah, so I work with Kyle. He's one of the instructors. I think it's almost been a year that I've been working with him. We started off, I had no experience, no muscle, no nothing. I had a dance background, but I wanted more upper body strength, and I just wanted muscle and strength. I wasn't about technically losing weight or, I don't know, my goal wasn't weight loss, it was more of just muscle gain and just strength. And so Kyle has been phenomenal. He always has these new workouts that push me, but not to the point where I'm like, I can't do this. It's always achievable. And then I also work with Liz, and she does a lot of the nutrition, and we focus a lot on healthy eating. So not just, you know, what I'm putting in my body, but how I'm eating. And like, for example, when I get really stressed and there's a lot going on in my life, I just want to eat a bunch of crap and just eat it really, really fast. So I recognize that I mindlessly eat. And so just small tweaks like that I can always go back to and recognize and be like, okay, I need to take a step back, breathe for a second, maybe journal about it. So she's helped me not only talk about healthy foods, but talk about ways to implement it in my everyday life. You know?
I think that's huge because I think a lot of people, well, we think we know what to eat, but if it were as easy as knowing what to eat, everybody would be perfect at nutrition.
Exactly.
So
exactly.
Instilling those habits and taking the time to slow down and think about why am I making these decisions, what are my tendencies, is huge when it comes to nutrition.
All mental.
Exactly.
Yeah.
What has been one of your, we'll start with this one. What has been one of your biggest challenges since being a part of the gym?
My confidence. So the whole reason I even found this place was because I didn't want to go to an everyday gym with hundreds of people and me just feeling really insecure, didn't know where to start, didn't even know how to do a squat properly. So a big fear of mine was just like it mentally in my head, like I can't do this. I'm around people who are, you know, way more fit than me and knowledgeable. And then realizing like everybody here is 100% supportive. I mean, even people I don't know are like cheering me on when I'm trying to do a squat, and they know, you know, they hear Kyle like, this is your last one, and they'll cheer you on. So more of the confidence building has been a huge gain by coming here. And it's been a challenge, but I feel like I'm almost past it now. Like I love coming here because people are so positive and it's just like heartwarming, you know?
It's amazing.
Yeah, I love it.
And I mean, you are so positive too. And I mean, every time you walk in the gym, you're truly radiate positivity, which is one of our core values here.
Yes,
so
it is.
We love having you here. I was just going to say, we've seen how much you've grown in your time here, and it's been just amazing to watch. And you're so consistent too. Did you think that would be an issue stepping into this, since you said you didn't?
Honestly, yeah, kind of. Like, I have tried to go to other gyms and like try to pursue it on my own, but having that accountability with everybody here, and it's not like a negative, like, why aren't you here? Why aren't you doing this? It's like a, hey, how can I help you? It's always out of a loving, loving motivation rather than this pressure and you feel like you can't do it. So I just lost my train of thought.
That's okay.
But yeah.
Yeah.
Basically just positivity throughout all of it.
Right. And you've been through a lot of life change in the past year of being here too.
Yes.
So can you talk about navigating a fitness routine and a life change, and hopefully how important having some type of accountability has been through that?
Yes. So I a lot has happened. I've gotten engaged, and I am now teaching at a public school. And so, honestly, it really wasn't that hard to find my routine into this, because when I came, or anytime I come here after work, it's a stress reliever for me. And that's how I always look at it. Like, I would either schedule to work out on Mondays or Fridays, which people are like, at work, what are you doing? Like, why? Because when I come here, it's like happiness in this place for me. Like, I walk in and this is where I want to be. And everybody is smiling, and it's just a place where I can let it all go and like work my ass off.
Yes, you should in here.
So, but being consistent and going at least twice a week, and realizing, like, even Kyle told me, you don't have to do it 5 days a week. You're gonna exhaust yourself. It's too much. 2 times a week. Just start at 2 times. Then you can gradually add 3, 4. And if that's good, that's good. So I think also knowing, like, I had the flexibility of, okay, I could do 2 days. I could do 3 days. And that's really helped me stay consistent in my growth, for sure.
That's huge.
Yeah.
Did you have any maybe perceptions about personal training before you came in that you felt were not true? Or
Yes, I've actually, from many of my friends, had like bad experiences, especially from other gyms that are maybe larger. They didn't get the right attention. Their trainer didn't know as much as they had hoped that they would know, you know. So I was a little hesitant just because I didn't really know what I was walking into. But you quickly realize how knowledgeable every single trainer is here. Because if one person doesn't know, then somebody is going to another trainer saying, hey, could you help me figure out how to explain this? Or could you help me, how can I better help my, I guess, student? I guess that would be. So yeah, I think it's knowledge. But everybody here is, I mean, the knowledge y'all have is impeccable. Like, I don't even know how you know all of the things and still learning. Like, nobody is not hungry to learn, you know?
And you're the same way, though, you know? It's like, you get it, and so you can recognize it. So we appreciate that as well.
I love it. I ask Kyle all the time, like, okay, but why am I doing this? Like, what is it doing to my body? Why do I need to? Not that I'm arguing. I just want to know, like, how's it going to benefit me? How's it going to, like, help my shoulders or help my arms or whatever?
And I'll say, as a coach, that is my absolute favorite thing when my clients
That's
ask
what Kyle said.
Because I'm like, there's been a lot of thought put into this. So if you want me to explain, I'll be like,
and
here we go.
Yep.
So we love that. I have just a couple more questions, and then we got to get you to your workout. Sure. The next one is, if you had a word of advice to yourself or someone else who might be in your shoes before you decided to step into Footwear Strong, what would you tell them?
Advice. I think 100% just go do it. Like, take the first step. Take the first step and just go. Like, it's intimidating, and it's, you know, you have all these voices in your head that are saying, like, don't do it, it's gonna be hard, you can't do it. Just take the first step and you'll realize, like, I can do this. Like, it's not that bad. I'm not gonna die. They're not gonna push me to this point where I can't come back. So I think really it just comes down to taking the first step and just go for it. What are you gonna lose?
That's awesome.
Nothing.
And do you have anything else about your time here that you want to share that we haven't hit on?
I just love this place so much, and it really does bring me so much joy and happiness. Like, I know, like, obviously, like, I get a great workout, but the people here is what makes it. Like, I love that there's 4 different Nicks, and that.
Well, I'm glad someone likes that.
And I mean, I don't even have all of you as trainers, and I feel like I'm friends with all of you. Like, I don't know, the atmosphere is a big part in having a great company, and that's what this is.
Thank you.
Welcome.
And like I said, we love you, and your progress here has been awesome, and your dedication. And we've seen you come so far, and I know this is just the tip of the iceberg.
Yep.
And we're going to be here through all your life changes.
Yes.
She's moving this week, so you got a house, right?
Yes.
Crazy things
Yeah.
happening.
Yeah.
But still has time to come into the gym.
Yep.
And sit down with me.
Yep.
So thank you for taking the time.
You're welcome.
Have a great workout.
Thank you.
And yeah.
I just want to
Keep
hug
rocking
you.
it.
No.
You're the. Oh my goodness.
I love it.
I know. Well, thank you.
You're welcome.
And I don't know what that was. We'll cut that out. That was weird.
That was so funny.
I was like, what's happening? Hopefully, I'm just gonna double check this video and make sure
That was too funny.
we're good. Okay, it must be. I don't know. Maybe Nick's phone is in here or
Probably.
something.
I heard
Okay.
it again.
I
has
bet
to
you
be
his
his
phone is on
phone.
that table.
100%.
Okay, getting back into it.
Positivity.
Where were we? Okay, it's left me. Hold on. Radiating positivity. Oh yeah, I think I